Sorry guys about that. I had to open up a new video. Sorry about that. Let me see if I can do my speed. Let me see if my settings, just your settings guys, to 720. Oh no, why is it doing black? It's not supposed to do that. Adjust the settings to 720. Because when I try to adjust it to 720, it goes black. So I don't know what's going on with my thing that it won't do it automatically to 720. If I go to 40, yeah, on my screen it's black, but if I go to 480, it works. So adjust your screen. Yeah, on my computer screen it went black when I did 720 May, so it may have to be 420 on my screen. So, oh, no, I don't like my belly showing. So sorry about that, guys. The only way that I could have done that was to delete the stream. I didn't mean to delete the stream, but I couldn't seem to end it. Something seems to happen with YouTube where it's crashing, and I don't know why it's crashing. So this is vermilion. This is like the red, but it's more like a reddish orange color. So you guys, I'm sorry guys about what happened with the stream. YouTube's been having really funky issues lately. And I think it's not just me. I think Sammy had issues during her stream, didn't she, May? So, I'm sorry guys about what happened earlier. I had to delete the stream in order to get to a new room. That? So then we do that. Agree. Just unfortunate that that had to happen. I think I'm going to put a green in here. I think this is going to, no, that wasn't the green I was looking for. The Prussian green. I had to delete the other stream because I couldn't, for whatever reason, YouTube's been doing weird things with people's streams. So you get frustrated and you get, why? I seem to have a problem with technology today. Nothing is going right, May. I was saying before that I like the way these feel in my hand. Like, they don't feel clunky. They're not waxy. If you guys want to color another picture in this book too, with it, because I deleted the last stream and I feel bad about that, but that was the only way I could get the I think I want to put in the pink here. I think I want to put in the pink here. I've tried all kinds of markers in this book, and they've all responded beautifully. Arteza water brush pens, Cali Arts, Amazon Permanent, Who Hero. Tried the Color It brush pens on this, and I must say this paper is the best paper I've seen outside of Copic paper for markers. Jennifer Stay says you can blend it on this paper, but I haven't tried to do that because I'm still relatively new to markers. And this color is called Frost Blue. I guess it's a light blue. Usually I can end it because usually there's a button that you can press, but I don't know what happened. It was like all of a sudden everything crashed on my phone. I don't know what's going on with me and technology. Some days it works well for you, and other days it just does not want to work for you. This book, I'm almost done coloring in this book, May, too. I don't have many pictures. I think I have, what, after this, 2 or 3 pictures left in this book. Would you guys like to see what I've colored in this book when we're done with this picture? So then we do yellow. I'm doing yellow next. I'm doing yellow here. Lemon yellow. No, that's the chisel. Because I've used all kinds of markers in this book. This book is like really good for markers. It's a good, you know, if you're going to get a book that you're going to use markers with, I highly recommend Jennifer Stay's books because she does some really good stuff with her marker paper. And I think the next time I get a book, it probably will be the Mandela. I'm seriously thinking about investing in her Mandela book, but I think I want to get it in markers. Marker paper. I might do mixed media just because I like to color also in pencils and gel pens. So what color should I'm thinking Prussian blue. Thank you guys for having the patience with me. So that's what we got. So I'm just going to put these back in the regular markers, or we could color another picture out of this book too. But the thing is, the other pictures are much bigger. So, and I'm going to show you the back of that book. So you guys, that's the blotter page. I'm going to show you the back of this book, the back of this page, just to show you how juicy a Copic is. And these are brand new. Some of them are brand new. That pink is pink. RV11 is the color. So this is the back of the thing. You're going to get marker. And Anne would say this is how you know the sign of a juicy marker. But mind you, I had a blotter page. So this is the blotter page from this book. As you can tell that I've done a lot of work with this blotter page. The ink bleed. So it's Original Bliss Volume 2. So I'm going to show you guys what I've colored in this book. Then maybe we'll have some fun and ask some questions. So I'm going to take the book piece by piece. I'm almost done with this book too, guys. So this is Jennifer Stay About Her page. She does the book a little bit different. This is Original Bliss Volume 2. This is a flip through. This is the Bliss marker paper. This is the swatch test. So if you ever want to swatch out your colors, you can go like this. That's going to show you the colors, swatch how it works in her books. And then you write what color this is. So I would write grayish lavender. So you get that in there. So you know that that's how your colors work. So this is a way to test out your markers. So this I did probably with Hoo Hoo Heroes and Cali Arts. So I see there's a delay in my books. So that's this one. This one I did, my Hoo Hoo Heroes were dying at the time. So that's why some of the marker came out lighter than other times. You don't want a dead marker. Dead markers are the death of us all. I've done a lot of this book. This was done, I don't remember what I did with, I don't remember what colors I used with this book. I think this was Cali Arts and Hoo Hoo Heroes. I just like very colorful. As you notice, I use a lot of reds, pinks, and purples in my pictures. I just like them. The Hoo Hoo Hero markers are like Cali Arts, to tell you the truth. They're very nice, they're very pretty, they're very vibrant in the beginning, but when they start to fade, they're not as good. This, I believe, was not Cali Arts, but I believe this was Dick Blick's. This was Dick Blick's. Hi, Robin. We had a stream earlier, and I had to delete it because the thing wouldn't end, so we were coloring with Copics. So then I have this one. This one was done as a, I think, what was it? I had to use a different palette. You had to use 2 different palettes. It was a challenge. Use 2 different palettes in one color, one picture. So I used purple and red, and then I used orange, red, and yellow for the Dreamcatcher. Then I did this one in a bunch of different markers because they were all dying out, and so then I just decided to play and use what I had to finish it. I had to delete it because it wouldn't let me end it. This one I accidentally chose the wrong color when I did this, so then, you know, it was just like one of those weird things that happens when you're doing it. Hi, Anne. We were on before, and I had to open up a new room because the stream wouldn't let me end it, so I had to delete it. So this is Original Bliss, what I've colored in Original Bliss. Then I've done this one in, I think, what did I do this one in? This one I did with Cali Arts and Dick Blick's and some gel pen. This one, the markers would die in here, so then I switched to Cali Art to finish it. This one was done with Who Heroes and Cali Arts. I like doing weird patterns. This I did on 7/18/18 because I actually wrote down the day that I did this. See you later, May. This one I did as a blue, pink, purple challenge. I wanted to try and do it with 3 colors, see if I could do a picture with the 3 marker challenge. This was the 3 marker challenge. Then I did this one. This I did with the Arteza water brush pens when I first, no, not the Arteza water brush pens. Was this the Color It brush water pens? Yeah, I did this. This one I did with the Color It water brush pens. I wanted to see if the water brush pens would work. And this was the Color It water brush pens. I wanted to do this as a trio. And of course, the water brush pens, believe it or not, the Color It water brush pens. What do we see? Nothing bled through on this one. So this was done with the Color It water brush pens. You can use them on water brush pens. This one I was testing my markers out. I was just playing with it, and then I ended up finishing it because I figured, oh, I wanted to test different mediums. So I used a bunch of different, I used the Cali Art, the Who Hero, and the Color It water brush pens. I was, no, I haven't. We only have 2 more pictures in this book, Anne. And then I did this one. I'm almost finished. I think I have 2 more left. And then I did this one. I'm almost done. I think I have 2 pictures left. And then I did this one. I recently did this one with the Amazon permanent markers. The Amazon permanent basic markers. So this one was like fun to do because I wanted to test them because they were new markers and I wanted to play with them. This is my marker book, and so then I did that. This one, which was a combination of Cali Art, Who Hero, and Amazon basic markers. What is, oh, the cord. That's what's bothering my feet. Then I did this one with Amazon Basics and Cali Arts as well. This one is one of my favorites. This one is another one that I haven't finished. I think I have 1, 2, 3 left. This is the picture that we finished in with Copics. But I will do more with the Copics if people want me to stay on longer and color another again. So this is a picture I haven't done yet, and I should do this one next because this one will probably be easier. This one I did with Amazon Basics as well. I haven't done this one. I haven't done this one either. This is the one that we were doing last stream and I had to delete it because the room... I know, right? Kim, some people are very interesting. So I did this one with Copics. But I gotta tell you, man, what happened was I was in the middle of filming earlier today. And what happened was, in the middle of filming a color and chat, my video thing did not record. I recorded for 45 minutes in this book, and it did not record. My video camera did not record. And this is Romantic Country 3, and I was doing this as a color and chat, and it didn't record the color and chat. So I got very, very upset because now I'm like not sure if I should do it, if I should try and film again, because I had to reformat my memory card. So this is what I colored today in the color and chat that got erased, and it wasn't my fault because I had to reformat the memory card. Hold on. So here. So that's what I did in the. So that's what I did today with the pig, and this was done all with Schifferfarben and some poly and some Prismas. So for those of you who are asking, you know, I felt bad because the whole thing got erased, that whole part. So, felt utterly bad about that. So, for those who weren't here for the first stream, I think we should do more coloring with the Copics. And these are brush tip, Anne. So that was the third tail. So. And this is marker paper. Anne knows all about marker paper. I'll color one more box. And Anne knows all about Jennifer's Day. We'll color the big triangles orange. And Anne, these are the smoothest markers I've ever used in my life. I think I've become a Copic, it's okay, you know what, these things happen and we have to, how do you put it, Kim? We have to adjust. You know, I get very upset and emotional when things don't go as planned. Sometimes, you know what, that's when you learn to just adjust. Oh, and this is my start of my Copics. So I got these today. These are the 12 set of sketch. These were put in the beginning. These were the 12 sketch ones. You guys also, these are the 12 sketch ones, the 12 Copic sketch ones. These are the 3 Copics that came in from my sketch box this month. And then I also bought at the art store last night, not last night, Friday or Thursday, Copic skin tones. I think I'm becoming a marker maniac, Anne. Yes, I think I'm becoming a marker whore, because let's look at how many markers I have. I have the Dick Blick markers, the Hoo Hoo Hero markers, the Cali Art markers, the Artify markers. I have some Artify markers still left. Is that all I have? And now Copics. Anne, is this the start of marker mania? Anne understands what I meant by that comment, marker maniac. So I am becoming a marker maniac, huh? So then we'll do green. This is, I'll just have to watch when they tell me my time is up. So then we do green here. Then I do green there. Then I do green there. They are smooth, and they work so well on this paper. Nothing ever goes as planned for me. I'm not, these are Copics, so I don't know if they're, when I opened them up, they smelled like alcohol, the markers, so they have a, who is the person who is a Copic marker certified person in, oh, that's Belinda, right, Anne? Anne is the, Belinda is the certified Copic girl. I'm going to give you guys some coloring. Okay. Then I'm going to go with the light blue, B14. These are the start of so I guess I'm now a marker maniac as well as a pencil hole. When you're addicted to pencils, you're called a pencil hole. When you're addicted to markers, you're a marker maniac. So, and I bought them in a set, and because it was actually a little bit less expensive to buy them. It was actually less expensive to buy them in a set than individually. Oh, no, 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 no. I can only call myself a multimedia maven when I become more proficient in water mediums. So we have to wait till I get more proficient in that. And then violet. And what I like about these sketch Copics, Anne, is that they have a brush tip. Plus the ink is refillable too in these, so that makes it a lot easier for me if I want to buy the refills rather than the pens. I found out that the refills are $5.23 on Dick Blick. And I got a tweezer for Copic markers so I can take the nib out when I want to refill. I'll probably take out the chisel nib just to be a little more creative. And you see how nice and bright that's very funny. These are the Copics that I got off the sketch box. That's the Frost Blue. I tell you, Anne, I have really fallen, I think 8 to 10 times from what I have heard. I am not an expert. The expert happens to be Belinda, or you can go to April Sarah because she tends to know a lot about Copics too, and she uses a lot of Copics in her videos. Okay, Anne says 7 to 10 times for chows and maybe 6 times for sketch. And I tell you, that's a lot cheaper than buying the markers for $8 a piece. And buying them in sets is a good way to see if you actually like them, rather than just buy them individually. Now, some people are going to tell you buy them individually because it's cheaper that way, but I think buying them as sets like I am doing is actually easier on your wallet, at least at first. Now everybody's going to be different who uses Copics. Oh, Anne, that's a good idea. Anne says Note, if you have a Cali art and it's a good skin tone and it runs out, buy a Copic refill for $5 so you can add another skin tone in that is a close match. See, Anna's good at those little tips to save you money. So, we all like to save money, don't we? This comes from the sketch set. This is blush. Hi, Hungry Bookworm. How are you? We're coloring with Copics. If my thing says, if my phone starts to say that I only have 20% left, then it's time to go. So, try to color as much as we can. And then we'll do the yellowish greenish. Lori, the best markers for that really are Cali Art, but they have odor to them, so it's all up to you how you want to use them. But I just want to show you guys how nice and vibrant these markers are. This is the red, this is vermilion. These books are just fun, and these are good. Yeah, they're not bad at all. Really, my journey started with Who Heroes, and then I got into doing other markers too, so. I have Who Hero markers. I have some left, but then I went to Cali Arts and I liked them better. But everybody's going to be different with what they like in markers. You know, there's not one thing. You know what? Markers are alcohol bases, Hungry Bookworm. Your best bet is to get a book that's marker paper. I know that Jennifer Stay has another paper called metallic paper, and I've heard that's pretty good, but you know, everybody's going to be a little bit different about how they use their markers. Like here, let me get a my Netflix. Now, this is a Dick Blick marker, my red. So, this red is going to be totally different than the red that you see in the Cali art, in the Copics. Just using that as an example. These are good markers. These Dick Blick studio markers are very good. I have a few of these because I like them. This is the pink one. But you know, I'm just showing you a difference in them. Now my red and pink are going to be different than if I was doing, because I don't have a pure red in Copic yet, but the closest thing I have to it is this vermilion. This is the Copic. Just to give you the side-by-side comparison of them. This pink is going to be lighter. The Copic pink is lighter than the Dick Blick pink, but I don't think this is a pure pink. Yeah, that is a pink. My mistake, yeah. Now, it's one way you can see that markers are different. I just want you guys to have a comparison when you did that, when I did that, just so you guys can have an idea that I have a lot more Dick Blicks than I do Copics at this moment. What, I got 12, 15, 18, 21 Copics. So, but here, show you what we've done so much. But I also have the Bliss blotting page. As Miss Ann can tell you, always have a blotting page when you're using markers too, so that way you get the thing in there. So I'm going to turn around the book and so you guys can see that it bled through even this paper. So that way you guys can see that it bleeds. So I want to show you guys that, just so you guys know that not everything is, but it's the nature. You know this when you buy a book, but that's why you ask for paper that is more suited for what you want it to be. You know what I'm saying? You want the paper to be the way that you think it's going to be. This is smoky blue. If you buy the Jennifer Stays books, which are coloring page Bliss, then you can get the books, a blotter page with her books. I really like this blue, this ultramarine, and look, your favorite color. That blue is vibrant. This ultramarine may be my favorite blue in the whole set of all the blues that I've seen so far from the Copics. I'm just liking this vividness. Did we freeze? Okay, guys. How long have I been streaming? They don't sell these internationally, guys, so it froze, guys, because I had to do that because I'm gonna, you know what works really well for blotter pages is get yourself a watercolor book. Get yourself a heavy, thick watercolor board sheet that you can get from any art and craft store, and get watercolor paper. And then use that as a watercolor, as a blotter, because then that will help you guys. But guys, I just got the notification from my phone that we went 20% below, so we're going to end the stream here. Guys, thank you for coming to these two impromptu. I had to delete the last stream because it froze on me and then I couldn't get back in, so we had to delete the last stream. So guys, thank you for attending to 2 streams. I hope you guys have enjoyed this very much. I have enjoyed this too. So thank you guys so much for coming to this stream today. This was not a planned stream. I just wanted to show you the Copics that I had gotten. So thank you guys so much for coming. Bye.